limited time, get a 20% off discount on your first semester, making education more affordable. Plus, we offer a very flexible payment plan, 50% upfront to start, the rest to be paid in manageable monthly installments. Study full-time, distance, and online, making it perfect for in-service workers and international students too. Don't miss out. Call us now and secure your place. Cursor University, meeting the educational needs of today.
Lovely good evening. Welcome to the Movie TV News at 18:30 hours. My name is Kondwelani Jose. The headlines. Ministry of Education orders private schools to follow official calendar. Calabar slams Hichilema over alleged tribal remarks in Choma. Senior Chief Mwase raises concern over poor quality works by local contractors. FISP voucher redemption reaches 99.64% nationwide. And now, the detail. Opposition Citizens First leader Harry Kalaba has criticized President Hakainde Hichilema over what he has described as reckless and divisive tribal remarks allegedly made during a public rally in Choma. Mr. Kalaba says the comments, which reference past violence against people from Southern Province, have the potential to fuel ethnic tension and undermine national unity.
We strongly condemn the continued use of tribal rhetoric by President Hakainde Hichilema during his so-called community engagements, particularly in Southern Province. We are deeply concerned that these messages are increasingly framed in a manner that seeks to pit the Tonga-speaking people against other tribes in Zambia. This is irresponsible, dangerous, and contrary to the spirit of national unity. Mr. Hichilema's recent remarks suggesting that should he lose this year's general elections, the Tonga people would be beaten at intercity bus terminus like they used to be beaten before whenever they travel to Lusaka are reckless and unbecoming of a head of state. Such statements have the potential to inflame emotions, entrench fear, and escalate divisions among our people along tribal and political lines. Zambia has worked too hard and for too long to maintain peace and harmony to allow such narratives to take root. We wish to state in the strongest terms possible that Zambia is founded on the principle of one Zambia, one nation. For decades, citizens from all tribes and regions have coexisted peacefully, lived side by side, traded together, and traveled freely across the country without fear of persecution based on tribe. Any suggestion that a particular group will be targeted because of electoral outcomes is not only misleading, but dangerously divisive. We challenge President Hichilema to provide credible evidence that Tongas have in the past been systematically harassed or beaten solely on the basis of their tribe at
Democratic Union President Akim Njovu has also shared the same sentiments as Harry Kalava that President Kainde Hichilema must withdraw the statement that he made in Southern Province yesterday, as it has potential to divide the country.
On the president's statement that he made in Southern Province, that when he's voted out in office in August 2026, the people of Southern Province will suffer. I think that statement is so careless coming from the president. So I think I'm beginning to feel ashamed that HH is our president today, because I don't think the president should be making such statements, very divisive statements, statements I think that are so reckless. It's very unfortunate. I feel ashamed today that HH is our president in this country. How can you be telling one province that you are going to suffer, they are going to be troubled after we lose office? Who told him that we hate Tongas? Nobody hates the Tongas. Nobody hates the people of Southern Province. Myself, I was born in Livingstone and I belong to Southern Province. My brothers, 3 of my brothers have married from there. How can I come surely and start hating or making the people of Southern Province suffer? That statement is very reckless. The president must retract it. And I urge his advisors, please find a way of helping our president. This embarrassment is not only to us citizens, but even to the international community. I don't think any international partners would love to hear such statements from a president, because it's speaking division into our future, which we do not want. We've been preaching about unity in this country, and we cannot have the first respectable person in the country to say that he is predicting division after August 2026. That's very, very unfortunate and very reckless of a president to make such a statement. I believe somebody must sit him down. He has advisors. I hope he has other advisors other than the Jitos, maybe elder ones, that can sit him down and tell him that what you did was not right. He therefore needs to retract that statement. We've been preaching unity. We've been preaching working together as a country, and then we can't have a president make such a reckless and careless statement. He definitely needs to withdraw that statement. Otherwise, I think it puts him in a very, very bad situation. No sober or sane Zambian can vote for UPND anymore because of the statement that he made. And this.
The opposition National Democratic Congress Party candidate James Phiri has questioned why people of Chawama should continue voting for candidates from outside the constituency when Chawama has people who fully understand the challenges faced by the community. He stated that if residents had been voting for candidates from within the constituency, garbage of this nature would not be found close to people's homes where they live. Mr. Phiri has since urged the residents of Chawama constituency to ensure that on 15 January 2026 they vote for him, so that together with the community, challenges of this nature, including drainages, water, roads, schools and markets, can be addressed. The NDC candidate was speaking today in Chawama during a campaign meeting.
Voziva ndakuti ivi mvula ikaloka mai vamoskito vamachokera hapa isechirazira ndawatinkala kuna mwaona kuchokera hapa muntu akabwera na kasaka kawo ngaona mungati kazakili na hapa ivi ni vintu vakuti tifunika cheti zigani zileko chestinga zileko tenga vantu wakutali onani manyumba yabo ilo onani manyumba yabo onani marodi yabo onani marodi yabo kuchokera hapa matoilet yalipaja mvula hapa ni mziva hapa manzi pakazura tumaenda bwanji pazula kuchokera hapa manje matenda manje tizata bila kutisai kulibwa mai so kuchokera pano tivotera mu youth number 1 James Phiri, number 2 tivotera mwana waku chankala muno mchawama ine James Phiri, number 3 tivotera muntu atasebenza muno nabantu ine James Phiri. Kuchokera hapa aba bantu bakutali olobalete saka yao ngabalete mandrama siaza vikonza hivi tifunka muntu waku tatimo manje akakungenerani naye vungene ine pamataliso napo manzi ya mangine so vetifuna ndio kutokea pano mai tisangele ulesi kuvuka. Let's vote for youth, let's vote for mwana wa Chawama and James Phiri for 15.
Police in Chipata district have launched investigations into an alleged defilement case involving a 10-year-old girl of Chakwaba village, Chief Zamane in Eastern Province. The incident, which is reported to have occurred between December 31, 2025 and January 1, 2026, was reported at Chipata Central Police Station through Msekire Police Post on January 6. No arrests have been made so far as police continue with investigations and a manhunt for the suspects. Meanwhile, police in Chipata are also investigating a case of child abandonment after a baby girl, estimated to be between 9 and 12 months old, was found along alone in Eastrice compound on the night of January 6, 2026. The child was rescued by a concerned resident who later handed her over to Chipata Central Police Station. Social welfare officers have since placed the baby in a safe home as investigations to locate the perpetrator continue. The Ministry of Education has directed private schools following the Zambian national curriculum to adhere to the official school calendar, warning that non-compliance may result in revocation of operating licenses. Ministry of Education Permanent Secretary in charge of Education Services, Dr. Kelvin Mambwe, states that some private schools opened on January 5, 2026, contrary to the ministry's calendar, which sets January 12, 2026 as the opening day for Term 1. The ministry has instructed non-compliant schools to close immediately and reopen on January 12, 2026 as per the calendar, stating that standard officers are monitoring compliance. Dr. Mambwe emphasized the importance of collaboration with the private sector in providing quality education, urging schools to adhere to the ministry's guidelines. The Education Act number 23 of 2011, grants the ministry authority to determine the academic calendar and terms.
The Minister of Education is a custodian of all education institutions and as such regulates the operations of all schools, both public and private, through the provision of appropriate regulations. In accordance with the provisions of the Education Act number 23 of 2011, section 100, 1A, B, C, D, and E, the Honorable Minister of Education determines the annual calendar, the duration of an academic year, and the terms of an academic year for education institutions. All schools must therefore follow the school calendar provided by the Ministry of Education without fail, with the exception of international schools and schools with written authority from the ministry to implement different curriculum from the Zambian curriculum, as provided for in the Education Act cited above. Despite the above provisions and several guidances from the ministry for all schools following the Zambian national curriculum to follow the provided school calendar, it has been brought to the attention of the ministry that some private schools opened on the 5th of January 2026, while the 12th of January 2026 remains the opening day for Term 1 of 2026. This is very unfortunate, and as such, schools have shown total disregard for the ministry's school calendar. The ministry now directs all private schools following the curriculum that opened on the 5th January 2026 to immediately close and open on the 12th of January 2026 as per the school calendar, failure to which they risk their operating licenses being revoked. Standard officers are on the ground checking on compliance with the ministry's school calendar. The ministry values the partnership with the private sector in the provision of quality education and looks forward to good collaboration in this regard.
The Radiation Protection Authority, RPA, and the Zambia Police Service have signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, to strengthen radiation safety, nuclear security, and safeguards in Zambia. The partnership aims to enhance education and training in radiation protection and safety, nuclear security, and safeguards, build capacity among police officers in detecting, interdicting, and responding to incidents involving nuclear and other radioactive materials, among others. Speaking during the signing ceremony in Lusaka, Inspector General of Police Gabriel Musamba described the signing of the MOU as a milestone in institutional cooperation, particularly in areas of training, research, and operational readiness related to radiation and nuclear security. He says the partnership reflects a shared commitment to a peaceful, secure, and prosperous Zambia, adding that the Zambia Police Service is ready to work closely with the RPA to enhance national preparedness. And RPA Executive Director Dr. Bosta Dearson Siwila emphasized the importance of collaboration in achieving effective radiation and nuclear security, stating that effective radiation and nuclear security cannot be achieved by a single institution acting in isolation. It requires close collaboration with law enforcement agencies.
Today marks a momentous occasion that underscores our mutual commitment to collaboration and national development. This auspicious event signifies an important advancement in our partnership, particularly in areas of research, collaboration, capacity building, management consultants, education and training, and commercial advisory services. The foundations we cement today will contribute to sustainable, cost-effective management practices for both Zambia Police Service and the Radiation Protection Authority.
Service on behalf of Relay Police Training College. Sir, this memorandum of understanding represents a significant milestone in our collective efforts to strengthen radiation safety, nuclear security and safeguards in the Republic of Zambia. It formalizes a strategic partnership that is grounded in the shared responsibility, national interest and the common commitment to protecting the public, workers and environment from the harmful effects of ionizing radiation. Inspector General, sir, the Radiation Protection Authority was established by an Act of Parliament number 16 of 2005 to regulate the safe and secure use of ionizing radiation across all sectors of the economy.
Ministry of Agriculture has announced significant progress in the implementation of the Farmer Input Support Program FISP under the 100% electronic voucher e-voucher system. As of January 8, 2026, a total of 1,020,739 farmers, representing 99.64% of targeted beneficiaries, have successfully redeemed their farming inputs. In a statement, Ministry of Agriculture Principal Public Relations Officer Balewa Zulu says the ministry attributes this success to the exceptional level of farmer participation and the strong performance of the digital platform, which has enhanced transparency, accountability, and timely access to farming inputs across the country. According to Mr. Zulu, the private sector, particularly accredited input suppliers and agro dealers, has also played a crucial role in the efficient distribution of inputs. He says the e-voucher system has been praised for empowering farmers to select inputs that meet their specific needs, strengthening private sector participation and improving delivery efficiency. Mr. Zulu highlights that over 81% of surveyed farmers expressed satisfaction with the system, citing benefits such as timely access to inputs, improved crop yields, and cost savings. The ministry urges the remaining farmers to redeem their inputs without delay to fully benefit from the ongoing rainy season.
As government, we are pleased to inform the nation of tremendous progress that you have made in the implementation of the 100% e-voucher system under the Farmer Input Support Program. From the time we started implementing this program in September last year, when farmers were allowed to start redeeming their inputs, so far over 1,020,739 farmers have redeemed. This translates to about 99.6% of the farmers that have redeemed their inputs across the country. And our message as government to farmers that have not yet redeemed is please redeem your inputs as soon as you can, so that you can take advantage of this planting window that we have. And we are also thanking and acknowledging the role that the private sector, particularly the agro dealers and the suppliers, have played in this program. We appreciate them, and we want to continue to urge them to support the government and its agenda of ensuring that there's food security in the country, and not only in the country, that we continue to produce also for the region and even for Africa. Remember that we have been given targets by the President to produce 10 million metric tons of maize, 1 million metric tons of beans, of soybeans, and 1 million metric tons of wheat annually by 2031. And for us to be able to meet these targets, we need all the stakeholders to be on the same platform. We need all the stakeholders to support us and to work together to ensure that we not only support the country, but we also support the region and Africa at large. And as Minister of Agriculture, we are urging the farmers to heed the advice of the extension officers that we have placed in all the 116 districts, which are there to support the farmers, for them to be able to produce for their own household consumption and also for the nation.
Meanwhile, the Ministry of Agriculture has recorded a sharp improvement in the redemption of farming inputs under the Farmer Input Support Program FISIP in Western Province, with uptake rising to 99.1% as of January 8, 2026. The increase follows intensified sensitization efforts and the resolution of challenges related to input redemption codes, leaving only a small number of registered farmers yet to collect their inputs.
The Ministry of Agriculture has recorded a significant improvement of the redemption of codes under the Farmer Input Support Program, commonly known as FISIP, in Western Province. Following sustained follow-ups with farmers and the resolution of challenges related to input redemption of codes, redemption levels have increased from 76% as of December last year to 99.1% as we speak today. Out of a total of 37,684 registered farmers, 37,346 have successfully redeemed their inputs, leaving only 338 farmers who are yet to do so. And we're optimistic that in the soonest possible time, these farmers are also going to redeem their codes so that we attain 100% redemption in the province. The improvement has been attributed to enhanced sensitization efforts and the willingness of farmers to redeem inputs in groups. What this has done is that the move has helped to reduce on transportation costs and ease access to inputs. We'd like to remind our esteemed farmers that the deadline for redemption of codes is 16th of January 2026. All those who have not redeemed their codes, please let them do so that they can positively contribute to our country's agriculture food security.
Senior Chief Mwase of Lundazi District has expressed concern over the poor quality of works being delivered by some local contractors in his chiefdom, saying the trend is undermining development efforts and denying communities value for money. The traditional leader raised the concern when Lundazi Town Council Chairperson Golden Tembo paid a courtesy call on him, noting that several projects, including the Mwase Bridge, have continued to fail despite repeated rehabilitation works.
Wamafuna Mungu wafuna zikharepo so that wasebenzise muchitopa ndechama chitika aivina amacontractor anopanga maskulu machani vamene vachita. That's why i meeting cancel meeting inachita mission zini ija skulu yakavindula kuti Mungu si muntu mkulu zo uyu mwana mmono George Banda wapanga maskulu ya lipi kani chagoshi gona na chagoshi makora kumayo wakulu watu analiko wakansa uchele ya kumasinda basi yae noshita vindu viwemi andi kuno misokola zili kuno ndio wene wala wakagula na ploti huko kwa hiyo amanya ti ploti ya chabe kumanga nyumba no ibulisi iwo wafumama mafuzo wasira mafuzo vantu vana so inshuni kondwelesa yayo koma ngati usevedzera vanhu munga ungasevedza ntchito mako sometimes ntchito ndio zamene zimapanga munthu kuti asavutike nochita kampeni ndicho chamene chimafunika yayi natokoza kansa.
Director of Health Services at Mwansabombo Town Council, Dr. Abraham Wupe, has thanked the government for its consistent support to the health sector through improved infrastructure, human resource development, transport, drug supply, financing, and disease control. Dr. Wupe revealed that Mwansabombo district currently has 3 ambulances and 4 utility vehicles, which have significantly improved emergency response and health service delivery. He added that the district has 15 health facilities and 2 level 1 hospitals, all staffed with qualified personnel. He stated that the district has a total of 61 health workers, ensuring that all health facilities are adequately staffed to attend to patients. Dr. Wupe further noted that Mwansabombwe Town Council has provided adequate water and sanitation facilities in all health institutions, contributing to improved hygiene and disease prevention. He disclosed that the district recorded no cholera cases between 2023 and 2025 and also registered no immunizable disease outbreaks, with immunization coverage standing at 100%. Dr. Wupe attributed these achievements to improved water supply in all health facilities. He added that the district recorded no mental deaths in 2025 due to improved availability of drugs and reliable transport for referrals. He commended the consistent financial support through sector grants under the devolution program, stating that continued funding has played a key role in strengthening health services delivery in Mwansabombwe district.
Let me mention to say that by the year 2023, the district had 10 health facilities. By the end of 2025, the district had 15 health facilities. This helps that those patients that were moving long distances to access health services no longer have to move longer distance to access quality health services. Let me also mention to say that on transport, the district had initially in the 2023, we only had 1 ambulance. However, by the end of 2025, we are standing at 3 ambulances, where we have 1 at Mberesh Mission Hospital, the other one standing at the new hospital, Nganga Bilonda, and also the one which is serving public health, which was under CDF, making it 3. This is really a remarkable improvement, because this indeed facilitates easy transportation of patients from facilities to the hospitals, and also from our hospitals, first levels, to our second level in Mansa General Hospital. Let me also mention to say that in the year 2023, we were having 2 utility vehicles. Currently, the district is standing with 4 functional utility vehicles, which one came in as from Global Fund via the Provincial Health Office. We had 1 which is serving as a gender-based violence from Natwampane project, 1 which came also from Zambia Cohesion Health, and the 1 which came.
Independent Milenge Member of Parliament Saka Chonde has urged the Zambia National Service ZNS to speed up work on the Milenge-Kasanka Road. Speaking in an exclusive interview with Muvi TV, Chonde says that despite delays on the 2025 Constituency Development Fund road project, his parliamentary office had made payments to ZNS to support the road works. He has since called on the Zambia National Service to commence mobilization for the road project within the next 10 days, despite challenges posed by the rains.
2 roads. So now, what have we done this far? Yes, there's been delay in the releases of CDF funds, and we allocated the money, I think, sometime in November. But the procurement process of working on the main road between Kasanka leading to the Boma, to the district headquarters. So what we have done now, as I'm speaking to you, I had a confirmation with ZNS. They've received full payments for the intervention on the road. I expect ZNS to move on site in the next 10 days. In the next 10 days for mobilization. And I spoke to the regional commander, confirming the receipt of our payments and confirming with me that he's just putting up the equipment together. We should be able to have ZNS on Milenge Road. because we are now in the new year, we are now executing the new budget. So even the 3.5, it will be a continuation. My desire, our desire as a team, but my desire led by me, my desire is that we continuously, we are going to put, after they finish the intervention process with the valuation that they've given us, we are still going to pay them some more money for the continuation of the work on the Milenge.
Mpika Town Council has closed 7 restaurants at the town's bus station following an inspection that revealed serious breaches of public health standards. Senior Health Inspector Francis Kapila says the establishments failed to maintain proper hygiene, including safe food handling and poor waste disposal, posing risks to both customers and staff. The council has warned that the restaurants will remain closed until they meet the required health and safety regulations, with ongoing inspections planned to safeguard the community.
I'm the Senior Health Inspector for Mpika Town Council. So yesterday we had our compliance inspections among restaurants, of which we had to ascertain and assess the level of personal hygiene, cleanness of the surrounding, and the trading premises for restaurants, specifically the bus station. So we had other teams like the council police and some interns that joined for the aspect of learning. Yeah. So we managed to inspect about 20 restaurants, of which those 20 restaurants we had a food handlers training 2025, which we invited all the food handlers.
In case you missed, Ministry of Education orders private schools to follow official calendar. Calabar slams Hichilema over alleged tribal remarks in Choma. Senior Chief Mwase raises concern over poor quality works by local contractors. FISP voucher redemption reaches 99.64% nationwide. That was the news on Muvi TV. My name is Konduelani Jose. Good evening.
Muvi Christian Academy is a girls-only boarding school located near Sandy Beach in Siavonga. Muvi Christian Academy is now enrolling for Form 1 and Grade 10 pupils. So all girls who have just completed their Grade 7 and Grade 9 exams must take this opportunity to receive high-performance Christian-based holistic education. Help your girl child reach their full potential. Call 0976 386184. When you think girl child education, think Muvi Christian Academy. Muvi Christian Academy, excellence through Christian education. Are you a parent looking for a school with values-driven ethos and a firm belief in an all-encompassing Christian education for your child? Then look no further. At Gospel Outreach Christian Academy, we make the educational experience of your child as rewarding as possible, offering an excellent reading program that gets our reception children reading within 6 weeks, and examination practice packages tailored to prepare our learners sufficiently for final exams, helping your child make the passing choice to holistic education. A school that believes in helping struggling students get up to speed, providing for the mind, body, and soul. Enroll your child in any of the grades from baby class to grade 12 and enjoy flexible payment plans with up to 5% discounts for payments made during school holidays. For information, call 0979 404809. Gospel Outreach Christian Academy, excellence through Christian education.